Yo, what's going on, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Jeff coming back at you. I hope nobody stroked out today over the price action. It was another one of them blue light special fire sales we had today. Hope you loaded the boat. Or, for that matter, if you wanted to load the boat on anything else, take your pick. Cryptos, banks, any other stocks. Holy moly, we all know what's going on by now. Let's touch on a few things here today. Let's start out with this creepy son of a gun over here. We'll get into a little bit of 004 and then a couple other pieces of DD that I have spotted and a good little article on the 004 that's going to expose a little bit more nonsense of what's going on with the shenanigans over there, you know where, and other hedgies, right? So let's take a listen to this creepy son of a gun, about a 30-second clip. Look at this guy's eyes. Does he have like gray eyes? Can you see through his eyes? Anyway, listen to this, 20 seconds.
Quant versus fundamental these days and the application of more technology in your trading?
Well, there's been a rise of quantitative trading strategies over the last 30 years, and today we're at probably a peak in capital deployed with these strategies. This is part of the march of progress forward. There's an understanding that many dynamics of how humans behave can be, in a sense, taken advantage of by technology. If we know how humans behave and we can predict that, we can use that to better position our portfolios. And a number of quantitative strategies rely upon human biases and behavior to be successful. So as we understand this, look at the recent Nobel Prize in Behavioral Economics. As we understand this, we will use computers in new and innovative ways to better drive the pricing of assets in financial markets.
Now I want to talk to you.
God, what a creeper. Is he getting into artificial intelligence and all this weird stuff? Anyway, so I went over here to this quantitative trading here. This is too long to go through, but let's just go through some highlights. Obviously, I'll post it for you. This is what he's been talking about there in that little clip with that weirdo Kenny G. Execution, risk management, gives you a breakdown, pros and cons of quantitative trading, strategies. Now look at here, hold on here now, just bear with me here, watch this. Market making, mean revision, blah blah blahs, and then spoofing. Final words. This is a good one here to read up on that there too, just to know who we're dealing with again, right? Let's take a quick glance over here. Today's volume, 88 mil, 29% short volume. These short shares have not moved. They've been about that since yesterday. And then the interest rate, 10.60. So this doesn't concern me at all here. This is game over here, right? Look at the dark pool activity, the last 14th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. So the last 4 trading days here. Short percentage, dark pool percentage. Okay. Had a few more 13Fs reported today. Jane Street in here with the call to puts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more people in here. Obviously, we went over the ones reported yesterday. So, yeah, big. Over here to your Ortex, let's show this really quickly. Remember yesterday, I'm sure you guys have seen it, Ortex had apparently, which is kind of fishy too, some of these did not report. They could not pull the report for the utilization yesterday, so it reported off, but it's back to the 96%. And then if you guys want to pause it, go through all that stuff there too. Then over to the main big one that passed today. Here's your 004. Remember this, I'm sure everybody's heard about this by now, right? But this little article here put together, I'll go over some key points in it in here. It kind of goes through the whole thing, break down some other stuff in here, but Robinhood's income triple its revenue just from a year ago. Citadel Securities alone made up for 43% of Robinhood's revenue, okay? FTDs on GME right here, 359 million. Naked shorting they talk about. Naked short selling. Here's the rule here, okay? This just kind of goes in what it is here, but they're basically making sure that all parties settle their trades, thus avoiding unwelcome FTD scenarios. To the end, both Robinhood and Citadel Securities are members of DTC and OCC, along with every bank and hedge fund you've ever heard of. If members default on their settlements, OCC takes a hold of their assets and puts it on auction. Then, when their bidding finalizes, OCC repays the loans that covered for the losses of a default member. The proposed rule change which will enter into effect on May 21. Okay, so that's Friday, right? Yeah, it is Friday. So who knows, right? May 21, if not delayed by the SEC, is all about smoothing out the process by increasing the number of bidders. I don't know if it's delayed. I thought I heard something about that earlier, so don't hold that to me, but whatever. Regardless, it's still going on for now. The OCC rule change also made it possible for non-members to bid for the assets of default members. That's a big one too, because remember, they weren't everybody in there. In other words, regulatory bodies might be preparing for the GameStop and AMC Entertainment short squeeze fallout. If it happens, all these hedge funds and brokerages with exposed shorts against GME AMC holders will likely be absorbed by cash-flushed asset managers. Just yesterday, Ortex analytics firm had reported that GME and AMC shorting have incurred a whopping $930 million loss. We went over that yesterday, right? That's a lot of ducats there, boys and girls. This one too. Take a look at this. I didn't until I found this thing earlier. I didn't even realize this here. While exposed, centralized market makers like Citadel Securities may soon find themselves in more trouble than they can handle. These AMMS, automated market makers, continue to flourish. Okay, so they're going over just one ticker down here, this MATIC platform has exposed with yield farming activity since the end of April, serving just one example of several. From April 24th to press time of this article, MATIC price surged 503% without any shenanigans involved, thanks to the smart contract that eliminated endless parades of mediators such as DTC, OCC, SEC, Citadel, or Robinhood. Okay? So, yeah, that's a pretty good piece of information down below there. So if you guys want to pop and read through this thing here, I'll post that. We'll post that just in case you haven't seen it. That's obviously public info. We don't need to post the creeper in there, do we? We'll post that one in there too. And then lastly, you guys, this here, if you have not seen this, I don't think Darth Vacuum was the original. I think he is reposting this. For whatever reason, I think it got downvoted. Don't quote me on that either. But this is the whole thing. I've seen it a couple times on Reddit. But anyway, it's posted a few different times. I wanted to give a shout out to who originally ever did it. It might be him, but again, we can find out later. This is pretty wild. It makes a ton of sense. This guy sounds like a really smart dude. He mentions down here below that he's in, I think, law school or been involved in lawsuits or whatever. But the long of the short, I'll just give you this right here, okay? The theory, everything AMC, Wanda, AMC, the SEC, and lawsuits. This is mind-blowing. Now remember, he says it right off the bat. This is all speculation, right? But 150,000%, you guys, read through this thing. It makes too much sense. It really does, and it's pretty mind-blowing. I have, for what, 2 months now, how genius Adam Aaron is. If this comes to fruition right here, Adam Aaron is 10 times smarter than I thought he was. Okay? So you guys definitely read that one, okay? So that is it. Let's get some sleep. The next couple days are going to play out. I know today was kind of dull and boring. I don't mind it. I don't care if this thing goes to $1.50 or $15. When it's takeoff time, it's takeoff time. And all these rules, everything else is just, it's adding up and adding up and adding up. But I've seen a lot of people kind of discouraged today. I don't know why. I get it. You know, we get impatient. It's been a long time. But you guys, absolutely don't worry. Do what we've been doing. Get some rest. Have some protein. Maybe a Slurpee, cocktail, whatever your fancy is. And talk to you later. And then Lily's going to check out tonight and give you a special word about AMC on the way out.
Hi, thank you for watching my dad and AMC to the moon.
AMC to the moon, baby. Okay, bye.